Well, Ghislaine Maxwell's lawyers are calling the meetings with the DOJ very productive and say the 63-year-old has answered all the questions she's been asked. CBS News Justice Department reporter Jake Rosen joins us now for more on this. Jake, what more do we know about these 2 days of questioning of Ghislaine Maxwell, and what information does the DOJ want to obtain here?
Well, we have not gotten an official readout from Deputy Attorney General Todd Blanche, who is leading the set of meetings that happened all day yesterday and for a couple of hours today. But according to Maxwell's attorney, David Marcus, who spoke with reporters outside of that federal court building in which this meeting happened in the last 2 days, he said that she answered every question honestly and truthfully, and that there has been nothing promised to her by the Trump administration and the DOJ in terms of potential compensation. Think about potential pardon, or at least an openness to potentially challenge or support Maxwell's attempts at the Supreme Court to appeal her conviction on grounds that there was a promise made to Jeffrey Epstein before he passed away, in which they promised to not actually prosecute any co-conspirators. Obviously, that wasn't true because Maxwell has been convicted and sentenced to 20+ years in prison. Certainly more to come on what the Department of Justice says happened today, but at least right now, these meetings are done through the weekend, and it's yet to be determined whether they will happen early next week. The big question here is what this information is used for and what happens next in terms of, does this satisfy any results of this, and any DOJ statement or some kind of readout of this satisfy the base of the Republican Party and the people who are raising these concerns continuously.
And have we gotten any indication as to what happens next as we're waiting to see the outcome of these meetings? What's the next step here?
Well, like Aaron alluded to, there was no promise of any kind of pardon or commutation of Maxwell's sentence, but President Trump said so before he left for Scotland. Maxwell's attorneys said that they were not promised anything. What they said the intentions today were just to come in and be honest and to kind of speak to the Department of Justice, because during Maxwell's trial, there was no kind of conversation like this, obviously, because she had a defense attorney team that insulated her from this. Certainly more to come on all of this in the next couple of days.
All right, Jake Rosen, thanks for joining us.